Expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now watching the Alan and DJ Show.
Yo, 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 Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is. Soon to be award-winning podcast and TV show, the Alan and DJ TV show program. And I'm Alan.
And this is your boy DJ.
DJ, man, what's going on, Seven?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
Man, it's been on a lot of stress lately, man.
Really?
You know, trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Trying to get ready for the WCM soon, the Midwest Regionals. Trying to get ready for the WBA, which is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
That's an important thing, man.
Yeah, no, that's big. That's huge. It could change our lives. Yeah. But I've been so stressed. I don't sleep at night. We're trying to get these contents, these shows written, because you want to keep staying number one. You never want nobody to catch up. You want to be better than everybody. Set the bar high. And I'm just like, no, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do that. And Bambi the deer said, Alan, and stop it. I said, well, Bambi, I'm trying, but it's got to get done. And I was like, I don't know what it's got to be number one. It's got to be. She said, you know what? You need to find some ways to, you know what? You need some stress management. You need safer way. I like that, DJ. I like that. Let's talk about this, man. Because I know there's a lot of people out there going into the new year. They stressed. They don't know what the new year going to bring or become, but we need to talk about safe ways to handle stress.
Absolutely, man. This is very important because the reason why this is so important is because, like, people go through this all the time, and sometimes people go through this and don't even know that they're going through this. And some people going through this and don't know solutions on, like, how to handle these type of situations because it's always going to pop up. And you need stress relievers to get through your situation.
I totally agree, DJ, 100%. So without further ado, let's get into bullet point number one. And let's talk about physical activity.
Oh, this is fun.
I like this one, DJ. This is fun because, you know, physical activity is good. It's a good way to take your stress out or take the problems of the world or the problems of the day out on doing some type of physical activity. Even though God say, give him your burden and let your mind rest, and he'll keep you in perfect peace. And then I know sometimes it might sound cliche. It may sound like it's easier said than done, but God really do that. Because what we always talk about, you can't stress over nothing that you can't control. But DJ, break it down when it comes to physical activity. Like, why is it important for people to get into some type of physical activity?
Because, like, what it does is it basically distracts you from having to deal with the issue head on, or it gives you a focus to where, like, now it gives you the clarity and gives you the thought process to where, like, if you're working out now, your mindset is like, now you're trying to figure out ways to not only, like, work out, but now you're figuring out ways to solve your problems. So it's basically not only distracting you, but it's also helping you problem solve your issues.
And I like that, you know, like, you know, with the new gym even opening up soon, you know, we'll talk about that at another time. But, you know, it's good to engage into some type of, like, regular exercise. Like, walking is good.
Yeah.
Or running or swimming or yoga. Yeah. To release some tension to improve your, like, you know, like your mood. That's why sometimes I'm at work and I'm going like this.
Like, I know, I'm just messing with you.
Let's do something else, man. But it works, you know what I'm saying? Because it helps bring you back to a center focus. It helps brings balance into your life. And that's what you need. So sometimes, like, it's good to just say, I need to give my mind a break. I need to get away from the stress of the world or just the problems I'm going through, or it can be stressful in the workplace. Mm-hmm. It's good to do some type of physical activity because I really do believe that it does help. You know, swimming, meditation. Like, that's why I like doing yoga. I'm trying to learn how to get into Pilates because, you know, man, my big butt got to learn how to do that. But, you know, but it's good for the mind, though. I guess that's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day.
Absolutely. And, like, for me, exercise is, like, very good. and it helps me relieve a lot of stress and a lot of tension and a lot of like anger that I have built up from like during the day, like not only from work but like home life and all the stresses of life.
Yeah.
And when I go to the gym, it's kind of like your safe haven or like your peace. Like, you know how some people are like, I want my peace.
Right.
The gym is my peace. When I go to the gym, I'm at the center of my life where I just want to go there. I just want to relax. I do what I need to do. I handle business. I get
Sure.
whatever I need to handle physically, but mentally, it eases my mind to where like now I can go out in the world and take on whatever I need to take on without having to deal with it beforehand.
No, like I totally agree. Like sometimes, you know, people just want peace in their life, you
Yeah.
know, like that's why I say behind every great man is a strong woman. You know, she's supposed to be able to bring peace into your life. And then the things around you in your life and just in general, you know, like, and then you want to be peace to somebody else. You know, you don't want to
Absolutely.
be a burden or, you know, being like, man, you know, like, how come you didn't call me? Or just, you know, or, man, guess what happened? And it's just like, dude, calm all that stuff down, man. Calm down, my G. We don't want to do that. Like, so when you're dealing with like a stressful day, we'll just start with some type of physical activity because you can hit the punching bag because you're just mad about something. You just, you know, you just want to kill it. So, you know, you want to knock it out. And what you're doing is you just, man, I felt a lot better. Man, DJ, like I felt a lot better getting all that stress off of me, man, you know.
Absolutely.
And which brings me to bullet point number 2, which is very important as well, healthy eating. And why is healthy eating creates balance when it comes to stress management?
Well, what I've learned is that health is wealth. And
sure.
When I say health is wealth, basically meaning like you can make all the money in the world, you could do whatever you need to do to become successful, but how are you going to spend money if you're not healthy enough to spend money? Or you got to spend that particular money that you made to get you back to health.
Yeah, and you could have said that no better, DJ. You're like, you know, like when it comes to healthy eating, to me, you know, like you just want to like maintain a well-balanced diet, with having like plenty of fruit, plenty of vegetables, whole grain to support your body, and your stress will respond to it very well, and even protein. You know, when you eat healthy and you put yourself back into center focus, you'll be surprised the things that you do in your life. Like, it's like you'll just be like, dude, I feel a lot better. I feel lean. I feel light, you know, because you are what you eat. Junk in, junk out, wellness in, wellness out. And certain foods could trigger stress.
Yep.
Because it's not bad for you. You have more like animalistic behaviors because certain foods that they get from animals, like, you know, like it can really make you change your mood. But if you eat more of like plant-based and more leafy foods and stuff like that from time to time, and please don't get me wrong, I know cheeseburgers be good. I know all that stuff be good. Trust me, I know.
Man, I want one right now.
Man, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. But I just even challenge y'all though, at least 3 days out of the week, man, try to throw some fruits and vegetables into your diet, and you'll see how much your whole mood would improve.
Like, you know what's crazy, Al? Is that when you eat bad food, and when I see people eat bad food,
Yeah.
they're very sluggish, or their activity level or their production goes down because they ate that bad food. Before that, when they're eating healthier, they more rejuvenated, they got more
Sure.
energy, they're more excited, and like not only like eating healthy gives you more energy, but it gives you more, it brings more positivity to your mindset.
I totally agree. You know, you could have said that no better, DJ. Like, you know, it gives you clarity.
Yep.
You know, like the better you eat, the more, especially we talked about this last week on like when we was talking about vitamins and stuff, like certain foods got certain nutrients in it, like B12 and B6 and B3 really helps improve like not just energy but memory focus. Like your thought process is a lot more sharper. You process things a lot more better. And that's what you want at the end of the day is healthy eating. Because like DJ just said it before, health is wealth. How can you enjoy your wealth if you're not healthy? So you most definitely want a well-balanced diet that can release and minimize some of that stress.
Absolutely.
And let's talk about bullet point number 3, sleep hygiene.
All right, this is important because a lot of people don't get sleep, and
Yeah.
like we all need to work on this because
Yeah.
like it's been times where like we work so much and we doing this stuff for the podcast, we work our jobs,
Yeah.
and then we're trying to prepare for the WBAs and all that.
No,
that
facts.
sometimes we lack sleep, and everybody else in the world lacks sleep because they got real life stuff going on, and because of that, our product, like we're getting a lot done, but because we're getting a lot of stuff done, the quality isn't always good.
No, like it's not. Have you ever been in that space before where, you know, you got the stress of the world, bills coming up, you don't know how you're going to pay them, sitting up all night, or they're going to turn the electric off, barely have food in the house. I feel like a failure and a loser because she's looking at me a certain type of way. That can keep you up all night. Just the stress of the world can keep you up all night. But I challenge you guys, start doing this today. Try to regulate and aim for at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah.
It would improve your mood swings, even with maybe like little cat naps in between, and have more of a consistent bedtime routine. And I promise you, it really will help minimize some of that stress. I ain't saying it'll take it all away. That's why I said the steps to this. But it keeps you like recharged, and I guess it recharges your batteries. Like sometimes like batteries need to be recharged because like people drain you. That's like say like why some people say vampire energy, or just like, you know, your energy is being drained because you're getting pulled in every which direction. You're like, man, I'm trying to be there for you, trying to be there for you. Dang, what do you need? How can I be assistant to you? But how can you be assistant to anybody if you can't be an assistant for yourself? So you have to be the best version of yourself. You have to get rest so you could be good for somebody else.
Absolutely. Like you're more productive when you have the proper rest. And basically the reason why like rest or sleep hygiene is like so important is because like if you don't get the proper amount, then you're going to start getting all types of disorders like sleep apnea and all types of stuff that's going around in this world. And you want to be able to prepare yourself for the day, and you can't prepare yourself for the day, or you can't be as productive as you want to be because you lack sleep. And when you lack sleep, you lack focus. When you lack focus, you lack productivity.
It's totally true, man. 100% DJ. Like, man, because it's like, if I'm not getting like enough sleep, for an example, right? What it's gonna do? It's gonna make me real moody.
Yep.
Why people don't get like enough rest, they moody. Then, you know what I'm saying, like you're gonna be off-center focused. Like, you know what I'm saying, like your focus not gonna be there. You're just gonna be, oh man, dude, bro, like go get this out of the oven. Oh, yeah, bro, yeah, man, like I'm slipping my bad. Then you yarning, grabbing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you got to get rest. You know what I'm saying? Because then, you know, like you just a little bit more sharper on the things that is going on around you. Once again, I'm not saying that this solves everything, but it can be another step in the right direction that can help lower stress.
Yeah.
Because stress is a silent killer. It'll kill you.
Absolutely.
It's like a sneak attack.
Yeah.
You know, like, have you ever drunk like a certain type of wine and it sneaks up on you? You just start
feeling drowsy and weird.
You're feeling weird, drowsy, and buzzed. That's how that stress is. That's why I always tell y'all, don't let nobody stress you out over anything. Get rest. Okay, you know what? We arguing tonight. Nobody's getting anywhere. Let's disconnect from this conversation. We'll pick it back up in the morning.
You know what's also crazy too, Al, is the fact that a lot of people, like the reason why a lot of people lack the sleep too is, or when they do try to sleep as much as they can, like they can't get enough sleep, is because like of what you eating and when you're eating it.
That's true. Like they say, it's not good to eat a lot of sweets and chocolate before you get ready to go to bed at night, because that's what makes bad dreams happen.
Yep.
Because it hits a certain type of dopamine in your brain. And sugar just not good, period. Like it's good every once in a while, you can indulge in it, but try to stay away from stuff like that before you get ready to go to sleep at night. You know, like you want to be like, that's why people always say don't eat after 5 o'clock.
Yep.
because that's when you get the best sleep, you well rested, you energized, and you're giving your digestive system a chance to catch up with itself, which brings me to bullet point number 4. Let's practice
Mindful practice.
mindful practice. But why should this be tied to what can help brings down stress when it comes to like mindful practice?
Because like when it comes down to mindful practice, like what it does is basically brings positivity in your life. Like let's say for an example, like you meditate. After you meditate, you feel relieved.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, like I really do. Like when I do meditate and when I wake up from that meditation, like I feel stress free. Even though like I might still have that problem, but
Right.
now I feel like I can handle it now because now I cleared my head and now I done figured out solutions while I was in my meditative state.
Man, like mindful practices, man, like I like this because this will help me navigate through the challenges of the world today. And sometimes like when there's just too much going on or, you know, like people can kill your vibe. And I get it.
Yeah.
Like, man, dude, every time I talk to this person, they negative and, man, dirty, what you want now? Or sister, what you want? You know what I'm saying? And you're taking on other people's problems and you're not realizing it. Sometimes it's good to just take a step back, try meditation, deep breathing exercises, try to progress muscle relaxation. Relaxation.
Yep.
And that helps calm down your mind and your body. That's why I said sometimes give your mind a break from the challenges of the world. Relaxation works. Like you gotta relax.
Absolutely.
Gotta relax, man. Like you can't keep. If you're giving everybody a piece of you, it's gonna be no more of you left. It's like you pulling a piece of paper till it rips. Like, because everybody wants your time, and like I just can't keep giving you all of me. Sometimes it's okay to be a little selfish and say, "Dang, do anybody care about DJ today? Or, dang, do anybody care about Al today? Like, when is anybody gonna be there for you?" You know what I'm saying? Or like, this is the way for me to be here for myself. Like, let me talk to my creator. Let me talk to God. And let me just relax my mind and let me just chill out and rest and I'll be okay.
Yep. And also like another mindful practice like that people can do is basically massage therapy. Or even like some people could pray. Like praying is a good source of, is a good mindful practice because like you're talking to God and he's giving you clarity on like what you should do and what path you should take in your life.
Exactly. Like sometimes like you need that. You have to give your mind a break or else people will drive you crazy.
Yep.
And I'm guilty of this from work. I used to cry all the time. Sometimes I probably still do. And hey, Jazzy, I'm working on it. And I ain't call you all weekend either. I'm working on it. You better trust and believe that. But sometimes like it get to me. I'm sorry. Like, and people know, like they shove out and push on me going, man, why me, bro? And jump up and down. Like, why is it happening to me? But
You used to do that all the time.
man, but you know, like I got to start realizing like you're giving people a reaction and that's what they want. And it stresses you out. So like I had to start practicing mindful practice. So sometimes I just meditate and I'll be like, you know how like LeBron go like this with the shoulder thing. Like, man, get these haters off me, man. Let me get this bad energy off of me. And that's how you got to look at life. Shrug it off, man. Shrug it off. Practice mindful practice. Meditate. Become the very best version of yourself by doing that. You blow away everything that's stressing you out. It could be your own family. Sometimes you got to just disconnect from people.
Absolutely. Like also another mindful practice is manifesting, man. Like people don't like they talk about it, but they don't talk about it in that aspect. And the reason why they don't talk about it in that aspect is because they want stuff to come to them like right away. And
Right.
life doesn't work like that.
Nah, man, it don't. Like, you got to be a fool to think that you could say, I built myself in this dream house. I got myself opening this big check. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and chill. I said it, it's going to come.
You didn't put in the work.
You didn't put in the work, so now you look like a fool. One thing to manifest and pray, but like God said, you take a step, I take a step with you. So like the next step is to take what? Radical action.
Yep.
Because now you got it out there, so he heard you already. He already know what you want before you ask for it. So you pray for it, it's already packaged up in a bowl, and it's ready for you. But you have to put in the work. It cannot come with you not putting in the work, which leads me into bullet point number 5, time management. Time is the real currency,
Yeah.
not money. But how does time management, DJ, works when it comes to stress management? Like, people really need to know this, man.
Yeah, like for real. Like
Break it down, DJ. Break it down, DJ. You know I'm going to say it.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them for the people in the 18th row. Talk to them, DJ.
No, like actually, basically, like you need to use your time wisely when you use your time. Like basically, time is money. Like when they say in this lifetime, time is money. Like the more time you spend on your craft, the more productive you're going to be in that craft. Like as far as like, and the more cash flow is going to come from that. But like, let's take it to the sense of like handling stress. Like the more time you spend on that particular craft,
Yeah.
the less you're using it to focus on that stress.
And I love it, man. And that make a lot of sense. You know, me and a female friend of mine was talking about this one of the other days. You know,
Yeah.
we was talking about time management and saying that, you know, you are the real currency.
Yep.
Because we all on borrowed time. So time is something that we can't get back. That's why when it comes to my time, I don't like my time being played with. Like, if it's a time to relax, it's a time to relax because that helps calm down the mind. But when it's a time to get busy, it's time to get busy. So when it comes to time management and helping now reduce stress, prioritize your tasks, man. Set realistic goals. Learn how to say no to additional things that don't serve you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it don't serve you, nah, man, bro, nah, I can't do it.
Yep.
Oh, man, what's wrong? Nah, bro, like, I can't be there tonight. I got to go do this.
Yep.
Or nah, bro, you know what? Tonight, I'm just going to just rest.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going, bro.
Yep.
Or nah, sweetheart, I can't even do it. But you said, hey, plans change. I'm tired. You know, like, I've been working hard all week. We've been trying to get things together for future goals that we have to set and accomplish. And, you know, maybe we could pick this up another day, because if I come around you, I wouldn't be no good for you because I didn't prioritize my time and I don't have the energy. I have probably not even got enough sleep. So I wouldn't be the best version of myself for you. So it's so cool. I mean, like, it's okay to say no. You got to be a little selfish sometimes for yourself.
Now, the crazy thing about time management is that a lot of people have time to do a lot of the stuff that they say that they need to do and that they need to accomplish, but they'll focus their energy on something else. And by the time they get back to where they need to get to, then they don't have enough time. And now they're like, I don't have enough time. No, you did have enough time. You just didn't prioritize what was important.
Yeah, like, hey, people like, nah, like, today, like, I'm busy. I got to do this. Man, you ain't doing nothing. Or, sweetheart, you ain't doing nothing. Stop all that. Like, you make time for what you want to make time for. Like, you ain't got that much going on like that. Oh, yeah, dog, today, man, you know, man, I just can't do it because I'm going to be busy. Busy doing what?
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, wow, you might knock out one or two tasks.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, then some days you might do have a lot of stuff going on. But if you prioritize your time and use time management to say, okay, let me set my appointments from this time I have to be here. Then after I leave there, I got to go run errands and take some money to the bank to handle some bills. And then after I'm done with that, I need to go run over here and catch up on X, Y, and Z. That's time management. And then I'm going to make sure that I make time for the girl that, you know, I'm supposed to hang out with later. You know, we said, you know, we're going to get up and, you know, go catch a movie, or, you know, we're just going to hang out in general. So I'll make sure I got everything done so I can make sure I have time for who I need or who I want to make time for. So people need to stop that.
Absolutely.
Let's bring us to the final bullet point, social connections. Why is it important, DJ, to have a social connection when it comes to ways of handling stress?
Like, basically, the reason why that's so important is because, like, if you find a person that you connect with, that's cool. But if you find a person that you could connect with and going through kind of the same situation that you going through, they give you certain perspectives or solutions to your particular problem.
Man, like, that's so true. You know, like, when it comes to like a social like connection for me, you know, like I say, get around certain family and friends that, you know, come back with bringing you peace and like feeling of like isolation. You know, like, you know, you want to isolate yourself around the right people and not isolate yourself around the wrong people. And, you know, I'm going to just say this like this because I want to wrap this up. Live a social life of abundance. Have fun, life too short.
Absolutely.
And for the Allen and DJ's final thought, my final thought is, man, don't stress out over nothing that you can't control. It's not worth it. If that sister's stressing you out, if that brother's stressing you out, if your significant others are stressing you out, you know, my motto, DJ, if you're holding me down, you're slowing me down. And I can't have you slowing me down. So if it takes me to disconnect from you, I can't be afraid to be uncomfortable. Then I have to disconnect from you, because at the end of the day, you cannot put a price on a peace of mind.
Absolutely. And my final thought is just this. Basically, stress is always going to be around, and you're going to have to at some point deal with it in your life. And like, just take all the stuff that we done told you and gave you solutions on like how to handle it, like, and take heed to it, to where like you can solve your issues, because it's not going nowhere. So because it's not going anywhere, you're gonna always have to take it head on, and you're always gonna have to handle that situation no matter what. But you gotta go into that situation with a level head. And once you go into that situation with a level head, you'll be able to solve any issue that you're able to solve.
I love it, man. And until next time, you know, you can find the Allen and DJ show at gmail.com. When you have any questions or any topics that you want us to talk about. You can also find the Allen and DJ show on YouTube, and you can also find us on a fan page on Facebook at Allen and DJ show. And then you can find my personal I say my personal fan page, because I'm a big fan of the show as well. But you can find my personal page, Allen Hutchinson, on Instagram and Facebook. And you can find William J. Smith, our producer, on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, don't let anger steal your joy. Don't stress over nothing that you just can't control. We just want you to stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.
Y'all already know.